Back in the basement again for another sports recap as well as an NFL roundtable. Guys, last night, man, was a draft. I had a great draft show. I hope you guys was able to enjoy it. I'm gonna leave it up, even though they kind of was taking me down, striking me because I was simulcasting the NFL network. Shame on me, right? Shame on me. But I was doing what I was doing, man. Having fun with it. Shout out to the professor who was up there with me. So shout out to him. But man, I wanted to record and talk about a first round draft pick. So last night, the Birds had a 10th overall pick, and we drafted Colston Lovelace. Loveland, I'm sorry. Let me get my man's name correct. Though. My bad, brother. My bad. Colston Loveland. Great tight end from the University of Michigan. 6'5, 245 pounds. You know, finishes his year, he finished 3 seasons at the University of Michigan. He finished with the stats of 117 receptions, 1,466 yards, and 11 touchdowns in over a 3 season span. Great career at the University of Michigan. Was able to win a national championship while he was at the University of Michigan. His sophomore year was probably his best year, most productive year. That was his championship year. Last year he was without a quarterback, so they was kind of rotating with him with a lot of different quarterbacks. So the stats really wasn't what they should have been like it was his sophomore year. But nonetheless, the Chicago Bears seen the potential in him. They drafted him at the 10th spot. I didn't know a lot about him other than I watched him on a couple games and watch how athletic he was playing. Um, but didn't think he was going to be drafted ahead of the other what I thought was supposed to be the best tight end was Ty Warner. Lo and behold, we drafted him. I was all like, man, oh man, Lord Jesus. That's how I was feeling, right? That's how I was feeling until I started reading some things, seeing some articles, checking out some Chicago Bears people that I follow on YouTube. And I started to get a change of heart. Even during the draft, I was seeing some stuff, getting notification on my phone. Hey, this was a great pickup for the Chicago Bears. Great option, great decision for them to take your boy Loveland. Uh, then I start to have a change of heart. I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. Fast forward to the day, I'm still watching more film. I got to see another game where showed a few of his highlights. Didn't get to watch no actual game tapes, but I was able to listen to people who I respect, who follows the University of Michigan, some other announcers and people who know a little bit more football than myself, and listen to them talk about him and how they was really talking him up. So I'm like, okay, well maybe it's not a bad decision. Maybe it's not a bad decision. Maybe I was too critical on the young blood. Shame on me for being critical on the young man. Hopefully everything works out. I appreciate it. I was looking at CBS Sports. They gave us, I believe it was A minus or B plus or something as far as the grade, as far as the first, our first round pick of Colston Loveland. Look, hey, I'm gonna hold back. I'm not gonna be too critical of the young man. I'm gonna give him a chance. Every young man deserves a chance. I'm gonna give him a chance. So we're gonna wait and see. Tonight, we got the second and third round of the draft. So make sure y'all check that out. I definitely gonna be checking out the reason why, because me and my guest is gonna be talking about and grading the NFL drafts, what each team did. So y'all make sure y'all check us out on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. The sports recap show as well as the NFL roundtable. We're going to be talking about how we thought the draft went. We're going to grade. We're also going to judge the goods, the bads, and the uglies. Who's going to get the ugly award? Who's going to get the bad award? I mean, right now, I got some early favorites. But I'm not going to reveal them. I want y'all to make sure y'all check it out on Monday. Look forward to y'all seeing. With that being said, I need for y'all to do me a favor. Make sure y'all hit that button. Push the goddamn button. That's right. Hit that goddamn button, man. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you waiting on. If you're waiting on the corridor, please don't make me send the sheriff to the door. Like and subscribe. Keep on rocking with me. I'll be with you on Monday, man. Looking forward to talking about more draft and a draft recap. Can't wait, can't wait. In the words of what Bart Scott said, can't wait. I know that's right. Until the next one time, right on.